Yo, what's good, guys? Peter here. We are back with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day as always. Guys, we've got to talk. We might be getting a big patch of 2K19 soon. And not a bad patch, because honestly, most of them are pretty bad, but an actual good patch that will not only fix a lot of things in the game, but will add something big and something new. Patch 7 dropped like I think less than a week ago. I didn't even mention it. I didn't even make a video on it either. Probably because there was basically nothing changed in the patch. The only thing that they changed, which actually made the game worse, is that you can now get called for illegal screens, but pushing still doesn't get called for anything. So instead of people setting screens, because it might be an illegal screen now, they just push people. That was a great addition. Good job, 2K. Like, guys, this is patch 7. Like, here are the notes. They changed some NBA players' faces or whatever, very general things. Out of the whole patch, this is the one thing that they changed, which actually made the game worse. Like I said, this part doesn't even matter. And then it says, fixed an issue that was causing illegal screens to be called in inappropriate circumstances. Actually, it's the other way around. It's they weren't called before, so now they're being called. Out of all the things in the patch, they changed one thing. Nah, but seriously though, the patch we've all been waiting for could be coming really soon. Don't forget to drop a like down below. As always, we're going for 2,000 likes. Let's get right into it. So you guys all know, when 2K19 dropped, there were a lot of problems. It was an amazing game when it first dropped, but there's a lot of things that they still have not fixed. The game's now been out for over 3 months, and we're still kind of waiting for those to be fixed, because those are the little things that are making the game way worse than it has to be. But Mike Wang, who has not been on Twitter all year, all of 2K19, like last week, he put out a tweet asking about 2K20. Yes, 2K20. Like, out of everything, like, I really was hoping that was a troll, but it really wasn't. Of course, I wanted the layup meter in the game, you know, adds a skill gap, but like, seriously, Mike, 2K19 drops, there's so many problems, everybody tweets at you to fix it, you disappear for like 3 months, and then you tweet about 2K20. Alright guys, so here's the Mike Wang tweet I was talking about. This is real. He really tweeted this over a week ago. Actually, it was on December 4th. Today is December 12th. Do you want layup timing and layup meter in 2K20? So people voted yes, but look at the replies. Like, 2K19 just dropped. Why are you focused on 2K20? Like, look right here. We're already talking about 2K20 when you guys can't even fix a mascot or anything in the game. What is wrong with you guys? Instead of worrying about layup timing in 2K20, maybe you should actually remove pushing in 2K19. Basically, everybody is saying, why are you literally giving up on 19 already? Like, the game is 3 months old. Actually, the time of this tweet, the game wasn't even 3 months old. This was December 4th. The game came out September 7th. 2K doing this, like giving up on the game less than 3 months after it's out, already making polls about 2K20. How about, do you want pushing in the game? Everybody's gonna vote no. Like, there's just so many things. Like, I replied to it too. I was like, Mike, there are so many more things to fix on 2K19. Please do not start focusing on 2K20. Like, we are not doing this next year thing over and over. Like, next year's game, I hope it has this. I hope next year's game is better. I hope, like, we're not doing that anymore. We've been doing that for 3 years. So I thought that was a really bad sign. I was like, yo, they're not going to fix these problems, which is really sad because the game could be so much better if they did. I'm going to talk more about those, of course, but you guys probably already know what I'm talking about. And we're not going to get anything, you know, new or special, maybe that we haven't seen. But I seriously thought they were done with 2K19, which would actually, like I said, be really sad. And then people started tweeting at, you know, Ronnie, Baluba, all of these 2K devs to put snow in the park. That would be amazing, right? I mean, they have so-called 30 parks. Why can't one of them have snow? You know, it's for the holidays. They did something for the holidays last year. I know we should not be talking about 2K18, the worst 2K of all time, but if they did something in the worst 2K of all time, they can do something this year, right? They put some like Happy New Year thing of some banner up in like the neighborhood. Nobody really cared about it, but at least it was something. So it shows that they can add stuff like that into the game. So this has been a huge thing on Twitter. People want snow in the parks. We all want snow in the parks. Like, wouldn't it be amazing? We really only have one neighborhood. Like, technically we have 30 parks, but the background is still the same no matter what. Like, for example, when we had 2K16, yeah, we had, you know, the 3 parks in the stage, a new park, all that, but all of those parks were completely different. You know, the background was different. It was a completely different environment. In this game, yeah, there's a lot of parks, but it's only really the courts that change. So like I said, this snow thing has been huge. People have been really wanting snow. I really want snow. I'm sure you guys do. As a matter of fact, drop a like if you guys want snow. in the park. Even designers have been making, I guess, concepts of what the neighborhood could look like if they added snow. Like, shout out to my man Sham. This is actually the thumbnail for the video. Like, tell me this would not be awesome. Tell me we shouldn't have snow in the park after seeing this picture. And this is just like a regular designer. He's not like the super professional 2K person. Like, if someone can make that just off Twitter, like people that work for 2K that do this for a living, they can do this, right? It's not a matter of if they can, it's a matter of if they will. But we got even more good news. So you guys all know 2K has another game. It's called NBA 2K Playgrounds 2. It used to be just NBA Playgrounds, but I guess 2K got the rights to it. I don't exactly know how that works, but they even added a snow park or court. I don't even know how it works, but they added snow to that game too. They recently added it like a few days ago. So we might be seeing a snow park soon. If they can do that on playgrounds, which they definitely do not make nearly as much money off of, they don't sell a lot of them compared to 2K at least. I mean, we can definitely get a snow park, right? So I thought there was no hope of getting something like this, but there's 30 parks in the game. I don't even think we've seen half of them. There's big special things like Park After Dark. Some where only a few courts changed, like the 5v5, there's only one addition to it. But if there's 30 parks, one of them could be snow, right? And even if they didn't end up making a snow park because, you know, they had all the parks ready before 2K19 even came out, they could make one, right? So I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys think we're going to get a snow park? I really hope we do. I'm sure all of you guys want one, but do you think it's actually a possibility at this point? Let me know, but that's just the start. Yo, there's so many more things at 2K19 that we need. So say we get this patch in like a week, like patch 8, it has the snow park. There's a lot more things that 2K can do with this patch. Okay, first of all, they said they fixed the subway and they broke it even more, so actually fix that. We've got to see our own win streak. That's big. They should definitely add that. Mascots being like 5 feet tall. I made a whole video on that, and as more and more people are getting mascots, I definitely think they need to fix that. I don't know if any other game is like this, but it still takes like 5+ times to actually get in somebody's park when you're trying to join off them. Like, you just join somebody and it puts you in a random park. I don't know any other game that does that. Like, why are these problems? Delaying, I don't have to say anything more about that. Not even just fixing delaying, because that might be the harder part. Just ban people who do it. Shot creators, do I even have to say any more? Stretch bigs, fixing the pushing. Like, why is moving a little bit when you're trying to stand still when you're setting a screen a foul, but literally pushing someone, like deliberately pushing someone, is not a foul? Why? Of course, fixing the passing lane steals back. Like, why did they change them? It literally broke the skill gap again. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like everything goes in now. Like, no matter how good defense you play, it's so easy for bums to score for no reason. Like, everything goes in this game. I have no idea why. Why does it take half an hour to join somebody else's MyCourt? Because just like the parks, it doesn't even take you to their MyCourt. It takes you to your own MyCourt when you try to join somebody else's. Changing your jump shot and going into the game just to find out that your jump shot didn't actually equip. People running 3 centers. Why is that a thing? Why should you be able to run 3 centers and win any games? Like, no. All the matchmaking issues and all the matchmaking park events. Like, why do people play in the curtains in the 3v3 event? Latency. Oh wait, that doesn't exist. Like, imagine this patch, you know, we already talked about the snow. Imagine we get the snow parks and then they fix all of this stuff. I mean, there's probably more stuff they should fix. I don't have everything off the top of my head, but the snow park actually seems like a possibility. I don't know about the other things, but like I said before, in my last video, I talked about how, you know, 2K putting archetypes in the game is just not a good idea because, you know, it just reduces the skill gap a lot. But I think the main thing holding 2K19 back from, I guess, being the best 2K of all time is just these little things. Like, there will be times where I get onto either record a video or stream, and then, like, it takes 30 minutes before we get a game because I have to find the right archetype combination and find people who have the archetype, and then we have to join each other's parks. That takes forever. You know, you can't join each other's parks. You finally get on a game, and then the people hop off because they're scared, and then there's no more games you can get, so you try to join another park. You would go through the subway, but that's broken, so then you go to the stage and then go back. You finally get your first game, and then you get delayed.
We're getting delayed.
Why can't we just play the game, yo? Why does there have to be so many problems? Obviously, there's a lot of things in the gameplay that should be fixed, but that has to more to do with, like, archetypes and, I mean, shot creators. They just shouldn't exist. Stretch bigs should not be shooting contested half-court shots and them counting as open. Like, there are so many things that would just ruin a whole archetype, and then there's so many people who made that archetype and grinded badges. I think the main problem is just things outside the game, or just really little things that should definitely have been fixed. Like the mascots thing, people grind for mascots and then find out that you're going to be like 8 inches shorter. Like, how is that still in the game? So is 2K done with 2K19? I really hope not. That 2K20 tweet though, I don't know what that was, but I don't know, maybe we will get a snow park. Maybe they already have one made and they haven't released it. Maybe they'll end up making one because they didn't, because they thought it was a good idea. I have no idea, but I hope that they do. I'm sure you guys do too. That's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, make sure you guys drop a like down below. As always, we're going for 2,000 likes. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe, turn on notifications, join the family. We're on that daily upload grind. Vlogs coming soon, yo. I'm going to New York tomorrow, so starting Friday, look out for some vlogs. I'm dropping a 2K banger tomorrow, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.